Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. I have been dying to do an update for a couple weeks and just have not had time. So this morning I'm taking just a little bit of time now, and then I'll probably come back later and finish this video and upload it. So it has been about 2.5 weeks. Today is Wednesday, August 20. What is today? 5th. August 25th. It's Wednesday, August 25th. And it's been about 2 weeks since my last update, so I would love to share some of what I've been working on with you guys and progress on all of my whips and WhipGo progress. The new WhipGo numbers should be coming out tomorrow, which is super exciting. So let's see here. Best new thing in the world. I don't have a best new thing. But some good news. I started my Etsy shop, and it is Canaltown Stitchery. Please stop by and check out my patterns. I know I have 3 patterns listed. I have the USA sampler that I had been working on all spring that is posted and up for sale. There's a printed version and a PDF version for that. And then my Halloween sampler, which I'm going to be showing you today, is also posted. That right now is currently a whip in my a work in progress in my whips. I'm designing so fast I can't model stitch and design at the same time, so you're going to see a bunch of designs that are going to come out onto that Etsy shop that are not stitched yet. It's just I'm one person and I don't have any model stitchers, so and I have lots of other whips that I'm working on, and I know I should devote all of my time to those if I'm gonna post them on Etsy, but I just can't. I just can't, like, with all what I've got going on. So please check it out, stop by, look at the designs. I'm going to be posting 2 more designs today that I just designed. One was last week and one was 2 days ago. So they're going to be in my B series. I have a B series coming out, and you're going to see those pretty regularly until I come up shy of ideas of what to do. So yeah, so there's that. All right. So the Canaltown Stitchery, not the Canaltown Stitchery, is the name of my Etsy shop. There's 3 designs posted: Owl, Halloween sampler, and USA sampler. Please check them out. I'm very proud of them. All right, so let's start off with WhipGos. So WhipGo is Jessie Marie Does Stuff. If you are not familiar with WhipGo, you can go ahead and check it out on Facebook. There's WhipGo 2021 group. It's like a bingo board, and she pulls 2 numbers a month, and those are the projects. You put your projects on your bingo board, and those are the projects that you work on for WhipGo. You can set your own goals for WhipGo. So for me, I set a 10-hour work goal on both of these projects, but then as I got going, I couldn't put either of them down after 10 hours. So I worked well over 10 hours on both of these projects, but I'm super proud of them. Hang on just a second, actually. I'm gonna go get the calendar, the back of the calendar. I found the back of the calendar, so I can show you guys those patterns now. So hang on just a second. All right. So I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this from the back of this calendar, but I cannot believe it. I went through my stash, and all 3 of the projects, let's see here. Not all 3, but 2 of the projects that I'm working on that I haven't been able to show you are on the back of this calendar. And the first one is International Santas, which was number 6? Oh no, 7. It was 7 and 8 that was pulled for August. So International Santas is going to look like that. Let's see if I can get it close. Sorry, I'm giving you guys whiplash. But that's what International Santa's is going to look like. And oh, I cannot wait to show you guys my progress on this one. It has come so far. It's coming out so good. All right. My needle is still in it because I was working on it just over the weekend. So there it is. So as you can see, I have the first Santa done, and I started working on the second one. So I met my goal for this project, which was 10 hours. And then some. Probably total, I probably worked about 20 hours on this one. Not 20 hours, oh my gosh, way less than that. Probably 14. That's more like it. I worked on it a lot at the beginning of the month. All right, my second one for WIPGO is Hello Pumpkin. Hello Pumpkin is by Caterpillar Crossstitch. You can still get this pattern if you go to their website. I'll post a picture of it here when I edit, so you can see what it will look like when it's done. And this I also worked on more than 10 hours. So I completed all of my goal on this one. So, and then some. So here is my progress. So before I started for the month, let me fold this so you can see. All of this needed to be done. So all of this. So this. So all of this was not done. And I completed it all this month. So now really all I have left is just the owl and then the tree and then the pumpkins down below. And the mushroom and stuff. Oh no, there's a mushroom. There's a mushroom on this side that also needs to be completed. So, but I'm super proud of this work. I love this. My goal is to finish this before October. That is my goal. It's a hefty one, but I think I can do it. The motifs are pretty easy to complete, and once you complete one, it feels like a finish, so then you just keep going. All right, so those are my two WIPGO projects, and we have, excuse me, yet to hear what our WIPGOs for September will be. They come out tomorrow, the 26th. Okay. All right, so what else did I work on? I worked on so many things. All right, I worked on the Prairie Schooler Night Flight. I had showed this as one of my purchases. I'm stitching this on 32 count Patriots Brew. I think it's a Zweigert. And all called for DMCs, and this is where I am so far. So it's coming out looking really nice. I took this to Darien Lake and watched my kids in the water park and stitched on this. So there's my progress on that one. They're in no particular order, by the way. They're just in my bag here. All right. Then I stitched on my 25/7 project. I don't think I explained during my stitch along what a 25/7 project is, but basically you work on a project 7 days a week for at least 25 minutes, or you do 25 stitches 7 days a week. I choose to do 25 minutes. So this was still on the hoop, so you know, just ignore all of the hoop rings. This is in desperate need of ironing. It is on a piece of 32 count Belfast linen in the color Smoky Pearl. And here it is. Look at it, it's so good. I love it. This is in all the called for DMCs. I did not want to spend all the money on the fancy flosses for this. It's all called for in Gentle Arts. The only color I changed, actually I did change the color, was the B5200 for just white. But the rest of it is in all the called for DMCs. Look at, I got all of the cardinal done, which was my goal. And now I'm working on the bottom in that snowflake area, in the snow area where the poinsettias are. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the house last. But this looks amazing. I'm really pleased with how this is coming out. So this is my 25/7 project. I did this in a Stitch with Me last week, so if you would like to check that out, go ahead and check it out. I have no idea how to put the link into the video, so sorry. It's, you know, I'm still learning how to edit things. Every week I get a little bit better at editing. Okay, so that I've been working on pretty religiously. All right, what else have I worked on? Let's see here. All right, I have worked on Halloween Quaker. I will put a picture of Halloween Quaker up here in a second. I'm stitching this on 32 count Murky Belfast linen from Picture This Plus. And this is where I am so far. Isn't it amazing? Oh my gosh. I've been so careful with this. I can't tell you how many times I had miscounted by one and had to go back and like redo it, but this is going to be stitched in all of the called for colors. All of them. Except for, I can tell you, because I made a choice not to get all the fancy flosses. So I'm using 3865 instead of bamboo. I'm using 319 instead of, I believe, what was the color? It was a brown. I can't remember. I don't have my cheat sheet right next to me either. It's somewhere in this pile. I decided not to stitch them all in the called for a reason, because I didn't like the variegation. Oh my goodness, this just went hiding down there. Hang on a second. I'm just looking in my thing here to see if the cheat sheet's in here. 'Cause I have it. I can't find it. I don't know where the cheat sheet is at the moment. But anyways, if I looked at the variegation and I didn't think that it was variegated enough, I just went with the DMC color for it. So everything else though is going to be in the classic colorworks that it's called for. It's really good. All right, so there's that one. All right. Then I did work on Mouse of the House. Find that little guy. I worked on him yesterday. Here he is. This is a free pattern from Twin Peak Primitives. There he is. And this is where I am. He's so cute. I would like to finish this in the next couple weeks. I think I can. I really just have the rest of the pumpkin to do, and he's done. So it's coming out really good. Very happy with this one. All right. What else is in this pile? Not anything important. Okay. All right, so I had 2 new starts. Let me just put this guy away. I feel like it's starting to become a mess over here. I just cleaned it over here. I don't know. How does that happen? It happens so fast. Everything becomes a big mess. All right. Okay, so I have a lot of garbage here. OMG. I'm just, sorry guys, I have to, for my own sanity, take a minute and just straighten this up. Everything's sliding. All right, I think I got it all straightened. Let me just make sure that I don't have any more whips in here that I need to show you that I worked on this past 2 weeks. Nope, that's it. Okay, all right. Where does this go to? Oh, this, I think that goes, I know what that goes to. That goes to, okay. That goes to Hello Pumpkin. I just found a whole mess of floss on the floor. That's just awesome, right? All right, so the first new start I'm gonna show you is from the Just Crossstitch magazine from 2016. It is called Potions, Brews, and Spells. It's a sampler. So here's my dilemma on this one, guys. I'm stitching this on 32 count plum by Fiber on a Whim that I got at Hobby House Needleworks, but my fabric wasn't long enough. It needed like, I don't know, something crazy, like 21 inches long, and my fabric only goes to like 13. Oh no, it's longer than 13. It's 15 inches. Or 18 inches, maybe 18 inches, 13 by 18. Anyways, it's not long enough. So I had to make a choice. So I decided that what I'm gonna do is I am stitching this, and all of this, and I am leaving the alphabet out. I don't think it's gonna take away from this piece at all not to have that alphabet in. And then everything will fit. So the called for on this was a Gloriana silk in the color aubergine. Well, I'm doing it in $37.99 DMC, which is the called for DMC color. That's what you wanted to do. I started this last night and have been really enjoying it. You're gonna see a string hanging off of it because I went to bed. And here it is my progress so far. Really love this color. I think this is gonna look really amazing. And I'm very excited about it. Looks really, really good on this plum purple. Fiber on a Whim. Hobby House Needleworks is where I got it. All right. My second new start is my own design. It's Halloween sampler, and I can show you a really terrible picture of it. This is bad because my printer does not, for some reason, print any gray ink. And I don't know why, because it prints black and white just fine. But the color in the background is supposed to be gray on this. So this is my design. It is available now on my Etsy store, Canaltown Stitchery. It says, dark and spooky moonless night, ghosts and goblins rise to fright, as the wind blows through the trees, 'tis the night of Halloween. The gate is actually inspired by a gate that I have right here in Palmyra, New York. I took it right from there. I love how this is coming out. It is coming out so great. Wait till you see the stitching, the spider, the ghosts. And actually this is an old picture because I actually added another ghost in here. So there's actually 2 ghosts on the real pattern that's listed on Etsy. All right, so I'm stitching this on Twilight, which is a 28 count Chamberlain that I got at Hobby House Needleworks. Again, this has a string hanging off of it. I apologize for that. So here it is so far. Here, let me hold it so that, there it is. You know, great this is coming out. Look at the spider, the two ghosts, the goblin. This is coming out really well. I'm very excited about this. And it is on Canaltown Stitchery on Etsy. It's so cute. I can't wait till it's done. Which it should be done this week because it's mostly words. There is a lot of stitching at the bottom when you get to like the Grim Reaper and stuff, but and the tree is going to have quite a few stitches in it. But I'm excited. It's coming out really well. I think that this is going to look really amazing. So check that out on my Etsy shop. I felt like I stitched on a whole lot more than just these few projects, but I didn't. I really stuck with these. All right. I can't remember if I showed this or not. I know I did. I did. I showed that. Okay. So I don't have any haul. None. So next is going to be plans. I plan to continue working on Halloween Quaker by Lilas Studio. I plan to continue to work on my 25/7 project. I'm going to keep working on potions and spells. And then I'm going to start two things. I'm going to start this one right here. This is Haunted by Luminous Fiber Arts. So I'm going to start this one. And I'm pretty certain I'm going to do it on this piece of 32 count. Unknown fabric. I think it's either platinum or mushroom. Anyways, it's a Lugana, I think. Yeah. It's an even weave. So that's going to be started. I have to get some more floss colors for that. I don't have DMC 4. Which I need. I think I have all the rest. All right, then here's where I have a little bit of a dilemma and I need your help. So I have 'Tis the Night of Halloween. This is by Kathy Barrick. I really want to stitch this. And I bought fabric for it and was gung-ho on stitching it on this fabric, and then I changed my mind. So tonight is Halloween. It says shadows of 1,000 years rise again unseen. Voices whisper in the trees, tonight is Halloween. I have all the DMC colors for this. I'm ready to go. And I was going to stitch it on this piece of 32 count Vintage Stormy Night, which is, this is an even weave. And now I can't decide if I really want to do it on gray or not. It calls for ale from Picture This Plus, and I'm thinking I need that. Because I really want it to look like this. What do you think, guys? Do you think it would look just as good on Vintage Stormy Night? You tell me. Put it in the comments. All right. Those are my two starts that I plan to do in the next week. Let's talk about September for a minute. So a lot of people do Sampler September, which is great, but I am not going to do Sampler September. I'm going to do Finish September. So I'm not starting anything new in the month of September. That's gonna be hard. But it's time to finish some projects. Time to get some whips done. Okay? That's where I am. Finishing some things. If I don't start anything but let me digress. If I finish something and there's something I want to stitch for a Christmas present, I'm gonna start it. There's 2 things I'm stitching for Christmas presents that I really have to get going on. So if I finish something, my plan is to start one of those Christmas presents in September. But if not, I'm not going to start those until October. Okay? The hope is to finish things. I don't know what yet. I'm going to go through my whips and decide. What do I want to finish? What is important to me to get done? And then I will let you know what that is next time, which will be probably just before September 1st. Let's push to get a video out and uploaded by the 31st. I'm definitely gonna do another Stitch With Me tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I love my Stitch With Me's. So that's coming tomorrow, and that's it. I think. Less than a half an hour today. What in the world? Who am I? Okay, deep breath. I hope you all have a great stitchy week. Thank you for joining me today. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm so happy to meet you and so happy to see you. Please, please, please leave me some comments. What do you like about my channel? What are some things you'd like to see me show or do? If you're watching a Stitch With Me, please tell me what you're stitching. I really want to know what you're stitching on while you're listening to me hammer away and stitch and whatever. And maybe I can do a live Stitch With Me at some point. That would be super fun and cool, and I would look forward to doing that too. So I hope everybody has a great stitchy week. I'm gonna let you all go now. I hope you stay safe, and in whatever you're doing, I hope that you're finding peace and that you're finding happiness in whatever you're stitching on, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.